2-minute theology question number 22. What kind of work is permitted on Sundays? Is it okay to work in my gardens? So the Lord tells us to keep holy the Sabbath day, which we acknowledge as Sunday. So how do we do that? Well, the Sabbath day is supposed to be set apart. That's what making holy something is to set it apart. So how do we do that? Number one, Holy Mass. We go to Mass on Sunday to worship the Lord and to set apart the Sabbath day. But beyond that, what else can we do? Is it okay to work in the garden? Well, what we remember on the Sabbath is that we are not slaves. When the Lord freed the Israelites from Egypt, they had no days off. They were slaves every day, working. And so the Sabbath reminds us that we do work. We're called to work, and we share in God's creative activity, God's creative power when we work. But God also rested. And when we rest, we take time away and remember that our whole life is not about this. So the key is not to obsess over things that pertain to our work life, to make Sunday something different. So it could be leisure, right? Holy leisure, working in your gardens, totally fine. Going out and spending time with your family, doing something that refreshes you, something that restores you. So we don't want to have it as a day where we, respond to all the unanswered work emails or where we plan everything for our work week. It needs to be a day that's set apart for us to be refreshed. So whatever that looks like for you, that is what the Sabbath should be about. And it's also a day to spend extra time in prayer. So maybe doing some extra spiritual reading on Sunday, or some extra type of devotion where you just honor the Lord in your life and you thank Him. But it's a day of refreshment and to charge us up for the rest of our week, and to remember our deepest identity as sons and daughters made in the image and likeness of God. God bless y'all.